Today you're going to learn about the plotting function in CHIDE. First of all, when you're in CHIDE, remember you can always go to the book, Learning Computer Programming with CH for the Absolute Beginner. For today's assignment, I suggest you open that up and go to Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is plotting points for scatter plots and trend lines. You're going to read 4.1 all the way to 4.2. After you read this section, this is what it'll look like. First of all, you're going to see something new here, an include. An include basically says, I'm going to give you some extra add-ons for your code. Kind of like you would get add-on packs for some of your video games. This is an add-on pack for CH, and it uses the plot functions. Notice they use the hashtag for the include. The next thing you're going to see is a new variable type, and this variable type is called cplot. So you have doubles, you have integers, you have string t's, and now you have cplot. The name of this variable is called plot. We could change it to a different name. But if you wanted to name this Bob, as long as you named all the rest of these Bob. For now, just name it plot. So this variable, this type of variable called cplot, we're going to name it plot. Now there's different things plot can do. Plot can give you a title. Plot can give you labels for the x-axis and the y-axis. X is left and right, y is up and down. So what this one's going to do is plot the relationship between Fahrenheit and Celsius. We're going to add 5 points of data, and here's our points that we're going to plot. So -10, -23.33. Basically, if we have -10 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be -23 degrees Celsius. If we have 86 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be 26 degrees Celsius. Then the last thing we're going to have it do is say create the plot, and it'll generate the plot. So here's the whole code right here. It's going to have 5 points on the line, and I'll run this. If it gives you an error over here, don't worry about that. But here's our plot, and you can see our first point right there is that -10, -23.33. So pretty much we could draw a line through all those points, and we would see the relationship between Fahrenheit and Celsius. One last thing that they say you can do on this program is copy this chart. So I'm going to come right over here to copy it, and I could bring it over to a Word document, a Google document, and I could paste it. So if you ever had to do a scatter plot for a science project or a math project, you could do something like this. Try and make a happy face for today's assignment, and then take a screenshot and turn it in to me. The screenshot should show both the code that you've created and the graph. So I'll put these side by side. So there's my graph. There's my code. And like I said, you should make a happy face code to turn in. Maybe have 5 or 6 points for the smile, 1 point for the nose, and then 1 point for each eye, or a couple of points to make a circle. Take a screenshot and turn this in on Canvas when you're done.